Or yoga-ish.
It is more yoga oriented.
2, 1, go! 4 time with Myriad. What we're laughing about is Rachel just walked in as soon as we started the countdown, and she stopped and was like, "What is happening right now?" Welcome back to 4 time with Myriad. This is Jared.
This is Marta.
Today we're going to be talking about the 2026.
2026.
That's crazy saying that, by the way.
Who calls a year that?
Fresh start. What?
Who says 2026?
Like 2026?
Yeah.
Whatever.
No.
2026 Fresh Start Challenge, which you're going to tell us about today.
Yes.
So what is the 2026 Fresh Start Challenge?
So recently we've been on here talking about the 2025, the Finish 2025.
Finish Strong.
Finish Strong Challenge. Oh my gosh.
It's a lot of words.
The Finish Strong Challenge for 2025, which
Correct.
we've done several years at the gym.
Yes.
And that's all about
And everyone loves it. It's
everyone does love it, and a lot of people are doing it, which is cool.
It is fun. It's fun.
It's all about finishing the year strong on a high note and not like giving up on any of your personal goals that you have with fitness through the end of the year. So this year we decided to start a challenge to begin the new year as well, so you can kind of just continue that momentum that you've built in December all the way into January. But it's the 2026 Fresh Start Challenge. You know, finish strong, fresh start.
I love it.
I know. So this one is a little more, I'm going to say yoga oriented, but don't think that means that only like yoga people
For sure.
should be doing this.
Totally.
Excuse me. This one is more self-care oriented and about adding rest into your lifestyle.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like fun fitnessy challenges that we did in December. But this one's a little bit more about prioritizing your self-care, your rest routine, to balance that out a little bit. Because we don't need to just push ourselves hard all the time.
Totally.
Right?
I'm here for that.
Yeah, me too.
And what I think what's also cool about this is, yes, this is for our members who are currently members with us, but this is a great opportunity for anyone who's watching or listening to this right now. If you're not and you want a kickstart, you want something to like jump into, join Myriad Fitness and Yoga.
Yes.
And then you can start the Fresh Start Challenge.
Yeah, exactly. This is going to be really good for people who have a hard time like prioritizing the rest part of their week. So especially if you're someone, I hear this a lot of times from the gym members. They're like, they come here every day and they're like, I really want to do yoga this year, but they never do it the entire year.
Stop it. I told you that in secrecy, okay?
I'm just teasing.
I'm taking a class next week.
I have heard other people say that though. So this gives you the opportunity to maybe try to fit like one day of yoga in a week, but then it gives you some ideas of things you can do at home that are kind of oriented in that same mindset, even though they might not be specifically going to a yoga class. Do you want to know what some of them are?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Can I ask a question first, though?
Yeah.
Like, how do I build that habit? Like, I know I need to do yoga. I know I need to do some stretching, some mobility. And I do from time to time, but, like, I'm the type of person I tell myself all the time, like, I'm going to do 10 minutes of this before I go to bed. But then I never even think about it, never even do it. Or I'm going to prioritize one yoga class a week. I mean, it's just 45 minutes. A noon class is 45 minutes, and then 15-minute meditation. But 45 minutes, like, I can make that happen, but then I just don't do it.
Well, why don't you do it?
I find other things. Sorry, I gotta sneeze. I find other things to like keep me busy or procrastinate, or I just don't. So,
I mean,
just like everyone else.
I can't speak for everyone, but I think that especially we live in a culture where people want to be super efficient with their time, right? Like
guilty.
You're prescribed that you should get your, 60 minutes, 90 minutes of exercise a day, and we're all super
point
busy.
That like the doctors and medical field prescribes X amount of intense exercise, but they do. Have you ever heard anyone prescribe X amount of rest, meditation, self-care?
Yeah. And so I think it's like when people are faced with the decision, like, do I go to the gym today or do I go to yoga today? Because you're still going to move in yoga, but you're not going to get like an intense workout. At least at the style of yoga we do here, that decision gets really hard. But, you know, especially if you're a very competitive, focused person, you can think taking that day off extra of rest might let you perform even better the next day in class. So it really has to be a mind shift that you're not being lazy. You're just giving your body time to recuperate, and rest is equally as important as
just resting in a different way.
Yeah, it's resting in a different way.
Yeah, it's like it's a sympathetic versus parasympathetic nervous system of being able to,
most of us live in a constant state of fight or flight and have a really hard time turning off the sympathetic nervous system, more so than we need to have it on. So yoga helps you turn on the parasympathetic nervous system, which is super important. Both are very important. I mean, you tap into both.
Can you briefly, I know this is like going completely tangential.
We're not even talking about this anymore.
No, I'm just curious with that, like, so if someone's watching this, what's the difference between sympathetic versus parasympathetic? Like, just like, isn't there like breathing from your chest?
That can be part of it. So I am not the expert. Let's be clear, I'm not the expert on the nervous system,
You're
but
good.
I know some stuff. So with the sympathetic nervous system, that's the fight or flight mode. So we might experience more shallow breathing. That's where you might start to feel more stress or anxiety. And it's like quick decision making. Whereas parasympathetic nervous system, we call it, I think it's normally like rest or reset is the phrase that they use for it, rest and reset. So you tend to have deeper breathing. You're in a calmer state of mind. The body there's kind of signals going to the body that like you're safe, you're fine, everything is okay. So it's the difference between being in that state of like, I need to be prepared for something, I need to make quick decisions, or feeling like safe and easy and at ease in your body. Yeah. Hopefully that is enough.
No, for sure. In the fitness world, I've always thought of it as like, the fight or flight is like you're doing a really fast workout and you're breathing from your chest, and you're going crazy, you feel like you can't catch your breath.
Your heart rate might be
versus
up.
like sometimes I yell at people like, hey, or I coach people to like breathe from your diaphragm, try to slow things down, like get deeper inside, and then that's gonna help like the two, if that makes sense.
Yeah, a little bit. You'll probably never move really into your parasympathetic in a workout. But in yoga, you do learn some of those tools that can help you. I mean, when you're doing things like that.
Look at that, bring it back to yoga. So with the Fresh Start Challenge, talk to me a little bit about a few of these of the challenges.
Okay, so some of them are pretty straightforward. We suggest that you attend some specific yoga classes. The ones that we're suggesting are like the Restore class on Sunday evenings. If you haven't taken that before with Karen, it's really, really nice. You get to lay down for most of the class, and you have a lot of props around you. So you're in a gentle stretch, but the props are kind of supporting the position, and you hold that for usually like 5 to 7 minutes. It feels really awesome. Other ones that we have are suggestions that you can do at home. So like accumulate 2.5 hours of meditation from January 1st to January 31st. So if you're someone who's been interested in meditation, but you haven't known where to start, that is around 5 minutes of meditation a day. So you could do it as a daily practice. I think 5 minutes is pretty approachable if you're not used to it. Or if you're someone who already does it, you could do, less practices, but maybe they're longer.
Can you do 1 2.5 hour session?
You could do 1 2.5 hour session. I would not.
What's the longest you ever meditated?
For 30 minutes.
Okay. Mine's like 20.
I definitely tap out at 30 minutes. Yeah. 20 is pretty hard. Other one, take a 15 to 20 minute walk outside.
Yeah.
I think in the winter, people are like, oh, it's winter, I can't go outside anymore. It's dark at 6 o'clock, but why can't you? Going outside in the evening for a walk does wonders for your, if you've got seasonal depression at this time of the year, we're not getting outside very much, so that's super good for your mental health.
It's a good reminder, because I haven't been outside at all in like the last 2 weeks. So.
Oh my gosh.
I know I need to
take
go
a
for
walk.
I know.
Take a walk. And it's a nice thing to do after a meal, too. We take a walk every night after dinner.
I'm jealous.
It's really nice. And then there's stuff like some journal prompts in there. So if you're not someone who is really into meditating, journaling is a nice way to do some self-reflection as well. And we offer different journal prompts for you. So you can do like a gratitude journal prompt. Taking some time, maybe you set a timer for like 5 minutes, just jotting down everything that comes to mind that you're grateful for, trying to get a little deeper than just surface level, like I'm grateful for my family and my house. I mean, those are great things, but sometimes you can get a little deeper than that, which also does wonders for your mental health as well.
Get it out of your head.
Yeah.
No screens 1 hour before bed. That one's awesome.
That's hard for people.
I was about to say, and very, very challenging. You almost have to, you have to like build habits to make that a habit.
Yeah, because
Like,
no screens, like no phone, no
Yeah.
TV.
Don't take your phone into your bedroom, maybe. Maybe get a physical alarm that wakes you up in the morning. I don't know.
I know.
So we have this. How does this play? How does this work? In the sense of, okay, so I have this card, now what?
So it's exactly the same as the Finish Strong Challenge.
If someone doesn't have any idea of the Finish Strong Challenge.
Yeah, then we'll talk it through. So it looks like the format of a bingo card, but you're not playing bingo. So you're just trying to get as many of these squares crossed off as you can. And it's honor system. So you could get this and do 2 challenges, or you could do 5. Like, it doesn't matter to me. It's up to you. You can either do one activity and cross that off. If you come actually to yoga 5 days in a row, you can get a 5-day streak. If you come to yoga 10 days in a row, you can get a 10-day streak. And you get tickets for all of these things, raffle tickets, not just random tickets. You get raffle tickets. So you either get 1 ticket for each activity completed, or if you get the streaks, because that's really hard to do, you get 5 raffle tickets if you come 5 days in a row, 10 raffle tickets if you come 10 days in a row, et cetera, et cetera.
So essentially, if you do 1, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. You can get 9 tickets in the first week.
Yeah.
As you go through.
And you don't have to do this in order. You can do this stuff in any order you want.
Got it.
But then at the end of the month, you'll turn in your card. We'll hand out however many raffle tickets you get, and then you get to distribute your tickets into different buckets to win prizes. And
prizes, go there, include?
1 free month of unlimited membership. That would apply to whatever type of membership that you have. You can get a Myriad yoga shirt, $50 member credit, which can be used for anything that you want. You can get a one-on-one yoga session. If you didn't know that was a thing, you can do kind of like personal training, one-on-one yoga. You can get a tarot reading with Zoe. In case you didn't know, Zoe does tarot reading, so a 20-minute tarot reading is what she'll be offering. Or a Myriad Yeti thermos.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm trying to look here. Do we miss anything? Turn in cards by February 8th. Then we'll have the raffle after we do that.
Yep.
There's a QR code that you can scan somewhere.
Oh, yeah. The QR code is on the back. And if you scan the QR code, this is going to give you some helpful stuff. So
that's awesome.
It'll link to some playlists for if you want to do meditations and stuff at home. There's some auditory things you can listen to. There's some recommended books you can read. It describes the journal prompts a little bit more. So that'll be a good place to head if you want tips on how to do things on your own.
Where do people find the cards?
The cards are here at the gym in the lobby.
Okay.
They're also at the yoga studio in the lobby as well. So you can get them at both places.
Perfect. Awesome. Anything we're missing?
Nope, that's everything.
Can you say the challenge name one more time?
The 2026 Fresh Start Challenge.
Yes, that's it. All right, thank you all. If you have questions, let us know as usual. info@myriadfit.com. 3, 2, 1, we're done.